No, just me. The build does it.
It's supposed to be joint visit, I guess.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm one of the consultants, so I don't need one.
So we okay. So can you put your name before we start? Name, surname, and your profession, please. And in what character you are visiting. It's not clear actually from that correspondence by email.
I've got all my. I'm a chartered surveyor, chartered building engineer. I'm a certified loss adjuster from Crawford's.
Can you spell it? Or maybe you got in the identificator? Because I have to know who I talk to, actually.
I'm
If
one
you're
of
on
the
the surveyor, then
Yeah,
you know,
I'm
it's different discussion.
That's me.
This
You can't do that.
M.
Yep. Where's it gone? MRICS.
MRICS.
Yeah, I'm a member of the Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors. And
Chartered surveyors. So you are not.
I'm a chartered surveyor and a chartered building engineer. MCKEB. Well, they keep on changing this. C build E and Cert Civil.
So are you chartered?
I'm a chartered surveyor.
Structural engineer.
I'm a chartered building engineer. I'm a chartered surveyor and a chartered building engineer.
So it's not the same as chartered structural engineer.
No, they're all different.
Okay, so
Different professions.
I wanted to be.
I'm a
clear
consultant with. Are you recording me?
Yeah.
Why?
Is that any problem with recording?
Well, you can record away. But,
You will do all pictures, we will record it. After, can we have a small talk before you do the
yeah,
job?
just can.
Do you know the case well, or you?
I've looked at it. Yes. Yeah.
Can you tell me how you see this case get progressed?
Well, it's a case of doing repairs now. The tree's been taken out. The cause of damage was tree root induced clay shrinkage.
Do you think there was huge unnecessary delays in that?
Well,
that
I
process?
mean, I've been coming out. I've come out here to have a look to see what the concerns are and take it further.
Okay. So let me clarify what I think and
Yeah.
how I think it's supposed to be done. You will correct me or not.
Yeah.
4 years ago, yeah, that's your initial report. Yeah,
Yes.
your company, yeah, from your company. Not probably from you. It was the other gentleman to do it. Since that, the tree was felled. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was in September 2021. So it's huge time ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
After the tree was felled, I received that lowball offer, yeah, which I reject.
Sorry for offer for what?
How is called in your language?
Cash settlement.
Cash settlement,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Which I reject and start asking why all this schedule, which is supposed to finish with monitoring, is not going on, yeah, and other concerns which are probably aware of it. I didn't have any answer for over a year, although I've been repeat myself, still not have the answer. The point of visit here today, as is on email, that's the fact, is to see, because I was complaining about not lacking of monitoring, the purpose of that visit is to check if that monitoring is really required.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind that the tree was felled 2.5 years ago,
Yeah.
it would be well spent on monitoring, in my opinion. Yeah?
Yeah,
But it wasn't.
Yeah.
Just because that case stuck totally, I've done that report,
Yeah.
which you are familiar with.
Yeah.
Your company tried to ignore existence of it
Yeah. Well,
because
yeah.
I've in 3 miles or 4, I've been referred to, and was
Yeah.
no word
Yeah.
answer of any research on this or get the findings from it or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
So that is the reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, I don't have to say that it has to be compensated for this and work to it, because the two options I can see to resolve that.
Yeah.
You might have different opinion of Yoski. Is either your company hire from the neutral source the same qualified guy and do
Well,
report for
I'm a
yourself.
member of that.
You're a member of that. That's great. Then. So you know this guy.
I don't know them guys, but I've been doing Subsidence for over 30 years, so
Surveying.
yeah.
And that's what I mean. That's structural engineering report. So I guess that's different, yeah.
I'm a RICS chartered surveyor.
Survey.
But anyway, let's carry on, please.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
By this time it's that climb stuck in one point without any progress.
Yeah.
I had to get familiar. What is that subsidence about, and what I'm supposed to do? What is my rights, and how the cases like this are resolved. Yeah. So I've been reading over 300 study case from ombudsman with the similar cases.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty aware for now what I can, what the result will be, and so on. Yeah. So I see from that, again, I might be not correct, that there is two options to resolve that. Either follow that or hire the guy for your side to do the same and confront it.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Okay.
Yeah?
I mean, the tree's gone now, isn't it? I mean, you said it was a couple of years ago.
Yes, as you are aware, I apart from monitoring, I was talking about Jane's investigations and all that.
Yeah.
The other vegetation is still there.
Yeah. Well,
if your company would hire arborists to check it out.
Well, if I mean, because I remember the main tree. It was the main, very large, by neighbour, wasn't it? It was the neighbour's tree.
Yeah, all these vegetations are neighbours too. From the front to the back.
Yeah. There's a large neighbour's tree at the rear.
Yes, and it's been just taken that kind of obvious reason for causing of subsidence. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can explain it. So, I mean, basically, what happens?
But I've been not notified about that there are other vegetations around, not only one. As also as drains.
Yeah. Yeah, drains can cause problems, but here it was a face shrinkage problem. Well, what happened? Trees can be near buildings.
When you go outside, you will see revealed root trees as it's here.
Yeah.
That it goes to the gullets. And with very high probability cause the damage. Yeah.
Right. Sure, have I got them?
Yeah, sure. We can start now.
This is the main corner of this.
Yes.
The main problem. Shall we go outside?
Yeah, sure. I will leave it. By seeing this,
Where's the stop?
if we can use that.
You're not very well,
Let me just see. Yeah.
Here's the actual stump.
Where that piece is behind that.
And this was, sorry, when was it taken down?
September 2021.
Yeah, you could see
And
from
in
here,
your
but not lower.
initial report, say 4 meter off the building, there's 2.5. The height of the tree was well over 10 meter as it is there. The tree was overhung the roof, which is clearly visible there, which is in that report. The main damage, outside damage, is clean.
And then this is old pointing. When was the old pointing done?
I don't know, before I move in. And that.
Is that your half? Or is it your half and half? Or?
Yeah, half and half. And also in that initial report, the picture is of this house, not of this part.
Yeah. I'll take my own video.
And this kind of crack is going 1, 2, 3 up to the end.
Factory. Unless you want to be in it.
Yeah, I can be there. No problem.
Just like I can take a better video for you.
Oj, tu jest strzałka. Jest tu strzałka. Czemu ty dajesz tą strzałkę?
Tak.
Gdzie to jest? Gdzie to jest? Okej, tu się zaczyna.
Nie to filmuj, bo tego nie trzeba.
To co, do głosu?
Tak, cały czas.
Tata. I się też zaczyna. Tutaj, ty to znasz?
Ale nagrywasz. Teraz się
Nie bawię się. Tylko jest łatwiej.
nagrywasz głos swój. That first. Diagonally. And that gap here, as you can see, that's clear.
Gdzie idziemy? Gdzie idziemy teraz?
Wojtek, filmuj tu.
I ten tu trzeba enter territory. Tata, pośród nasze terytorium tam potrzeba, nie?
Nie, nie trzeba.
Już dobra, skicie.
What you can say about that way?
Tak. ludziom teraz. No to.
Zostaw to.
Co? Ale filmuję, nie bój się.
And as you can see, we got all the scratch around windows.
Yeah.
The doors are sticky all the time. You can't open that window as well. It's in this report, all these gaps
Yeah.
identify what is going on.
Yeah. Once you've taken the tree out, that sorts a lot of the problems out. Sorts out all
Or
the problems.
bring another problem.
What else? So
How so?
heave.
It's like this.
Yeah, well, it's a case of doing the repairs now. Because we're at the stage. What's happened here? The tree's grown. It's taken moisture from the ground. The ground is shrunk. The ground is
I
shrunk.
understand this.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Yeah.
explain
So,
this.
I just want to see where we are at. I'll come and take a look at everything there. Now that the tree's gone, the moisture will go back into the ground normally, and we've had a very, very wet winter, and there's no concern as to the future stability of the property.
Yes, but what
So-
if too many water goes underground? Like broken.
I mean, if
broken
there's
drainage.
concern with the drainage,
But wouldn't you be concerned about this? You see all this. If I take all these slabs out,
yeah. No, I mean, what you
it's
know,
going through there. You see the floor. Yeah, so it's going there, and it's high probability that it's damaged inside. So
Yeah.
the water, it's not going through the pipe. It's going under the building,
Yeah.
which cause that's what you're saying. Yeah? And no, that's what is in that report. Yeah. And it's in that report,
Yeah, well, we can
and
get,
in
we can
my
get a
complaint as
CCTV.
well. That
We
was
can
in
get
my
a
complaint as well.
CCTV done of the drainage.
That's what I mean. Why not?
We can do. But so see, what's happened here, you've had a clay shrinkage problem. With regards to drains, under your policy, you also cover for accidental damage to underground services. So you can simply just ring up insurers, say got an issue with the drainage, and they'll look at that. Whether that's causing a problem at the moment, it could be. You don't
Might
know
not,
until you
might
do a
yes.
you need to do a
So
survey.
if you push to repairs without checking it,
Yeah.
and then it will happen again, that case will restart again.
Yeah. No, your insurers will still be.
And I be for the next few years living in worsening
Yeah.
conditions. As
We can get the drain. Is there there's no manholes, yeah. I've not seen
But tell me honestly, by
So-
looking
so-
there, you don't have any concerns with drainage.
Well,
you know.
we can. I just said to you, we can get a survey done. I said, are there any manholes here? Is there one in neighbours? You know?
I don't.
We've not seen any. There's nothing here, is there?
That engineer said that
To
it's
tutaj
high
jest.
possibility that is around here. How do he know? I don't know.
Well,
To tam.
we'll get
He's
somebody to
qualified
do
to
a.
say that.
We can get a survey done for the drainage. So I'm here looking at what repairs can be done as well.
Can you go inside?
Yeah, of course we can.
So that's the damage. What's this actually? Is measuring geometric?
Just
or
a
something?
tape measure, yeah.
Ah, tape measure. Okay, so that corner there.
You're saying that window doesn't open?
This one, no. It's totally stuck. You want me to try it? But it will be difficult to put it. I need a hammer for this.
كلها شد فيها.
Do we have this crack?
Yes.
And that crack in the corner? Yeah.
I'll see it when they come to take the units off, they'll see that anyway.
And it's going down. So I remove that freezer so you can see. Can you notify that crack as well?
Yeah.
It's more visible. You can't see through there.
That's good. Yeah.
That's anyway, all the pictures are in this report, so
Yeah, that's right.
if you don't have it, you can borrow.
I've got this report.
Sorry?
I've got that report.
What you've been reading through?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've got it here. I just looked at it a second ago. Let's go. Let's follow the schedule. Can we start in the master bedroom? Should we look upstairs
I
first?
thought we finish bathroom first. Yeah.
Well, it's
Yes,
just that
that's fine.
this is a big shed, so I'm going to and fro.
Okay,
if
that's
I go,
fine.
this is easier for me.
Absolutely. So the main bedroom, yeah, that most damage.
Ale się zobacz. Wasz to jest master.
Co?
Wasz to jest master, jak już. No widzisz, to jest master.
So what are the issues?
So that room is the least affected.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah, and the problems here with the ceilings.
Yeah, the ceiling, so you can see the wallpaper is like.
Peeling off.
Yes. I'll switch the light on, maybe we'll see that. The bulbs, it wasn't really anything.
Yeah, you've got some leaks there. Okay.
Tak możesz robić przerwy, nie?
And like here we could
Yeah.
the new.
So have you had water coming in?
Sorry?
Have you get water coming in? No water.
Nie nagrywaj swojego głosu.
Can I just look in that corner?
Don't take out computer. That's the main guy. So if you're looking for the main crack is here, yeah? In that corner. Wait, don't stay behind. Just, and from there you can see that stump. It's clear much less than 4 meters as in that initial report.
Then the small room.
The biggest is in the corner. Yes, okay. And around the window. One straight then.
battery you got? How much data have you got?
I fully charged before you come.
So how much data it takes?
I put
One
on.
big
I
video.
put on low quality. That is first time when I record something, and I got first time that bad experience with that insurances. And my first claim in my life, I got 50 years old. You know?
So any problems in that corner?
So no, because the wall,
You mean?
we can see clear. And there's wallpaper.
I take it off. I make the space. I make you most.
There's the radiators.
Radiators. It's just behind the piano.
Yeah, it's all boxed in. Okay, adjust the back. Any problems here?
Yes, same as in that report. It's here, there.
On the top around
Hmm?
the
Speak English. I don't know. What you saying?
I said all the crack like around the window, I think they're cracked just from the top you can see, and then you can see like the crack is wider here and there.
Right. I've seen everything I need to see there. Right. Well, what do you want from me? You want a drainage survey done?
That's absolutely must, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get that done. I can speak to somebody to get that
Because
done.
we have to rule it
But,
out before anything we
Well,
start.
I mean, if the drainage is, I mean, the problem here, you've clearly had a clay shrinkage problem with the trees being so close. It's taken the moisture out of the ground to recover. But if there's concerns about the drainage, we can get that somebody, builders come out and have a look at that and get that resolved. But if that is a drainage problem, then you've got, under your policy.
I understand, but actually that guy was saying, and he's qualified to do this job.
Yeah, so am I.
And when he's seeing that outside, he said straight, if that won't be done first, all will fail.
I've just said to you, we'll get the drainage done. We'll have a look at the survey, get a CCTV survey of the drainage. Yeah, I've seen what it's saying.
I just put it on here and here.
Yeah.
It's just starting.
Yeah.
from this.
Well, what we'll do, we'll get the drainage checked out. But I mean, the main problem was the tree. Once the tree's done there, then it's once the drainage, providing it's okay, or even if it's not okay, then under your policy you've got accidental damage to underground services. So if the drainage, but we don't know until we found out if there is an issue there at all.
But I will not have to claim for accidental damage or whatever because
the way it
will
works,
go together, as you know.
It doesn't quite work that way. But basically, you've had a clay shrinkage problem. You've had subsidence under the policy, because what's happened, the tree's grown. As the tree's grown, it's taken moisture from the ground, and you're on a clay soil. As the clay dries up, it shrinks because the roots go underneath. They take all the moisture out of the ground, and what happens, the ground basically shrinks and you get subsidence.
So
So it
when
goes to that subsidence. So the tree's gone, the moisture will go back to the ground will go back to its original moisture content. Okay, so that will lead to the stability of the building.
so is that, am I correct if I say that if the tree is removed, and that's what you said, that this ground go back to itself,
It'll go back to its original moisture content.
So what else after that can cause problem?
Oh, no.
I mean, if there is still movement,
There shouldn't be.
but shouldn't be or should be?
Well, then there wouldn't
It-
be, because
it's
the
just
trees.
opinion.
Well,
yeah?
you've got to think. I mean, when was this house built?
Yeah, but
This is the house built here
but
in
can you answer me
1890.
that question? What if for now there is a leakage underground?
Well, this is
what
why
will happen? What's
we'll
supposed to
get
happen?
We'll get the survey done. to have a
No,
look
but
at that.
not what normally is happening.
What do you mean? Sorry, I don't understand.
The tree is removed.
Yeah.
The ground go back.
Yeah.
And there is still leaking.
Yeah.
What
Well,
should
if-
be
if-
the
if-
sign of this?
Yeah, well, you'll get further crack damage occurring.
Further crack
Well,
damage.
yeah, possibly. See what causes subsidence is the downward movement of foundations. What's happened here? The tree has obviously grown and it's abstracted moisture from the ground, and that's caused a problem. You're concerned that if there's a further issue with the drainage, and I've said to you, we'll get somebody to come out and have a look at the drainage, see that. I can't. I mean, what I'm saying to you, once those factors are resolved, then the ground should go back to what it was. Now, this building's been here, what is it, 100 years? Was it 1920s, 30s,
No, it's
1940s even?
70,
Whatever.
70 years.
70 years. 70 years. It stood up perfectly well. Yeah. What's happened of recent? Well, the tree's been there. That's been resolved. The ground will go back to what it was before those issues. So you shouldn't have a problem.
Yes, I pretty understand what you're saying, but it seems to me that you're going with one measure fits all. So you're talking about general idea, yeah? I'm talking about this house, exactly this house, I'm not compromising on this. That you're saying in many cases it's go like this, like that, yeah.
Yeah, but
And I want this house to be checked before repairing.
Yeah,
Because I don't want experience the same,
when you say
the
checked,
same thing
how
with the
would
next
you?
client, yeah.
What do you mean by checked?
By checked, as normally houses are checked, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you.
I've seen many.
What? Sorry to interrupt. What you'll get once the tree's done, and if there's an issue with the drainage, we'll look at that separately. But if there is an issue with that, we can address that at the time. But once we do all the repairs, or you can never cash that to do repairs yourself, whichever way you want to go.
Cash
ahead.
is not an option.
Okay. Then you get at the end of it, you get a certificate of structural adequacy, and that's in the industry norm, which you can provide to any prospective purchaser or new insurer,
Yes, I understand
that which you'll get. So
But it's only a document, and
it's a document, yes.
and-
I mean, if there's a problem, your insurers aren't going to go
actually
away.
insurance duty is to bring the house to pre-subsidence conditions.
Yes, that's what
And-
I've taken the details from
And
them.
make sure the repairs are lasting. Yeah?
Yeah.
If they are not lasting,
Well, you get a guarantee on the repairs.
because it's been measure
Well,
fits all,
Yeah.
then it's not good for me.
Yes.
And to be honest,
And can you 1 second, because that thing was going on for a while. You doing that surveying for, you said 40 years, so you got 30 years, so you got plenty of experience. That simple question: can we? When can we say that we are? When can you say that we successfully confirm stability of the building? When is that?
Once the tree's taken out, and if it was taken out in September 2021, which is nearly 2.5 years ago, the ground would have recovered by now, and especially with all the rainfall we've had of late. I mean,
And
there
there's
should be
no exception from this, yeah?
No, why should there be? What I'm saying is, if you got, I mean, this building stood here for 70 years, and what's happened of late that caused the problem? Well, it's a tree growing. Oh, get the tree out, the ground goes back to what it was.
Okay, so
And
taking
what
now
I'd say to you is, you get this certificate of structural adequacy, and if the problem does occur, then it's just a quick call to insurers.
you know,
and look
having
at
that
it further.
certificate and living in again bad condition because repair
Well,
shouldn't take place before
So what
all
were you
this
saying?
preparation.
What would you like doing then?
I'm saying that ombudsman clearly say if you don't do it investigations, which wasn't done,
Yeah.
don't do monitoring, you can't confirm stability and all this,
Yeah.
you'll be asking to start over.
Yeah.
That's not my wording.
So I'm
So
just
that's
trying to get to what you're asking me. What do you want from insurers?
be compensated for that huge unnecessary delays,
Okay, that's
lack
something
of communication and
yeah.
all these things. What as you experience, you know what I'm going to say. As I said in the first place, that's what you will process with that CCTV drainage check.
Yeah, we can do that.
It's out of questions, I guess.
Yeah.
It has to be done.
Yeah.
And repairs, there are proposed repairs. Yeah. Here, as been said, it's supposed to be joint visit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I would ask that guy who's supposed to be here.
Yeah,
the
don't worry. I mean,
contractors.
I can
Yeah.
sort out the contractors. Yeah.
But I wasn't notified that you'll be alone.
Yeah. No,
I was.
I only got an email this morning saying that you
But how is that your company desperately wanted to set that meeting and then didn't notify that this guy
Well, it's
for repairs or for
it's-
for monitoring?
Yeah.
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 It's been said.
Well, monitoring isn't really
Yeah, but
necessary.
I've been
but,
notified through email that this visit it will be to check if monitoring might be
Yeah, but that's
allowed or taking place.
It's really. I mean, even by taking the repairs, yeah, that in itself acts as a period of monitoring, because if there's any further movement, the insurers will still address it and look at it. I don't think there's any technical reason why you need further monitoring or any monitoring. But see, but what
for
technically?
confirming stability. That's the main point.
Yeah, but what is monitoring? It's just measuring the cracks. Okay, so by doing the repair, and if it opens up again, that tells you yes, there's further movement. Then if that's the case, then we can look at it further.
Yes, so we don't know if there is further movement.
Well, there shouldn't be, because you say a broad brush to do all these investigations, but you know, in 30 years doing subsidence, purely subsidence, I don't think there is a need to monitor. By doing repairs, and robust repairs at this stage, that would be more than adequate.
And you're saying that all your experience is saying that monitoring is the least needed.
The reason why you use, firstly, you got to identify the cause of damage, then remove that cause. Okay, so the trees there. Yeah, sometimes they do site investigations. I know that a site investigation wasn't done. I think this was during COVID, wasn't it?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, I don't know what
Probably
I'm saying.
don't know.
But
It's
this is
still same
yeah,
lack
well,
of progress.
what I'm saying, you've got subsidence damage, and the trees the cause, and you're concerned that the drainage will get that investigated and looked at. Seeing what that yields, and we'll take it further from there. And you know, we could even do a quick trial hole in the ground to make sure there's no concerns with the ground.
2 years and a half ago, I've been asking for it.
Well,
you know,
yeah.
but
I can't comment on things that have happened in the past on this. Apart from the fact that you know it was COVID times, and we've had two of the biggest dry summers in 2018 and
actually, in COVID time,
2022.
this case was progressing better than out of the country. So
Okay.
I wouldn't looking for that excuse. That shouldn't be reasonable.
Yeah.
But about monitoring, why so many cases end up in ombudsman for that reason?
Reason you got to think about why monitoring's done in the first place. It's when the cause isn't being established, or you got third-party trees when they refuse to take the trees out. Okay.
And that's why I still think the cause is not established yet.
Well,
I get to this point. Very good. You speak my language now. The cause for, in my opinion, in my bare opinion, obviously I'm not an expert,
Are you saying that the
but
damage
I got the right to bring my concerns,
No, but
which are not replied.
Yeah, I mean, you're covered for subsidence damage to your building, which insurers will indemnify you for and make good the repairs, do the repairs, okay? And that's what they'll do. Now, you're saying you want this, that, and the other. It's a question of whether it's necessary or required.
I'm just expecting lasting repairs.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Lasting
Well, they
repairs.
do.
And lasting repairs only can be done.
Yeah.
And ombudsman
Yeah.
say this way.
Well, this is why they give you
Before-
this certificate of structural adequacy.
Let me just tell you that straight. If ombudsman will say through all these papers, and my communication was through me all the time.
I have to say
The only few phone calls it was to my wife, and the last time that report from contractors were rejected, this guy said because it's too expensive, and that was very bad. Ombudsman will say how you confirm stability, and they want only one answer.
Well,
You monitor or you didn't, that's all it is. And that's why I'm saying I'm not about monitoring now. I'm about the question,
why wasn't it done previously?
because it's so simple. It's so simple to do and rule it out, and no complaints,
The thing
Simple
is,
as that.
when there was the first interview, when someone from Crawford, they came to see all the damages, he told me how this will look like before the tree was done, and he said they will cut the tree and then they will do the monitoring for a couple of months. But it's never happens.
As it is here.
It was someone from the Crawford, right?
Yeah.
I was expecting this, what he said will be done.
But you know, I don't think there's a need for it. But we'll definitely get the drains checked. And I mean, but we can look at trial hole and look at the ground conditions if there are any issues there at the same time. And if the ground conditions are fine, then there wouldn't be any need for altering. Sorry?
Then I'm fine as well.
Yeah. Is that okay?
And one more thing. Can you tell me why this guy who was here didn't do the picture of this house?
I don't know.
That's 108.
That's from the street view.
Yeah, correct. Street
And
view.
the street
Google
view
view.
stops for Google
Yeah,
Street
it's
View.
from this angle.
Why does it not stop? It stops.
I check on Google if it's been taken. So thank you for this answer. And as you can see here, it's also not that picture. Yeah?
Is it?
So having only that documents for a few years, it's like compared to how much details is there and pictures, and compared to this, it's bring me to be alerted in this case. So I would say finally that if you say what you say, that's fine. I'm happy what you're saying.
Right, what
that
we'll do,
if we check that drainage,
we'll get the drainage done. At the same time, I'll tell them to dig a trial hole, look at the foundations, and have a look at that. Make sure there's nothing untoward going off in the ground.
and that's perfect.
Okay, then it's scoping for the repairs.
And I'll be very mainly focused on the proposed repairs in this report. Or any better other idea. Because I think that proposed repairs from these guys, it's not expensive
Yes,
and it seems reasonable.
£10,000. It's a lot of money. You want to?
Maybe for me, but not for insurers. Insurers
It's a lot-
are
it's-
one of
it's a lot
the
of money
richest
for me.
companies, in the world.
Where's the last 7 pages?
Last 7 pages are just advertising and all this. You know that if you are, advertising. So I didn't print it out because there's no room. So it's just finished there.
So kitchen, rear right hand right hand rear bedroom. Left hand side rear bedroom, bathroom. Because he's not mentioned the front bedroom.
You mean the master bedroom?
Because
The biggest one.
Those two he's mentioned, but not mentioned the main bedroom. Because I don't think you got subs problem there.
Main bedroom, you mean the biggest bedroom, where we were first?
Yeah, he's not
Yeah,
mentioned.
because I
That's not
don't
subs.
have problem with
Yeah.
the master one.
Yeah, because that's not subs. And I mean
It's
even
on
here.
it's on this side.
Yeah. That's not subsidence.
Yeah,
then
I
the main
didn't have
bedroom,
that.
and
I don't
this
have.
room's not subs either.
Yeah, there's
This-
only
this-
one room which it's not there and it's not there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's,
Because I didn't complain about it.
yeah, I mean I've taken photographs, everything anyway. But yeah. No, we'll do that. Is that okay? I'm not here to I'm not here to belittle your claim or make it bigger or smaller. I'm here to do what's covered under your policy. But we'll get the trial hold done. Do a site investigation there. Just confirm that there's no issues. Then we get the thing. And if you still can, you can. If you want a cash deal, you can. It's up to you.
No.
But that you can wait until.
You can point it that there will never be an agreement for cash
Yeah, that's
agreement.
fine.
That's how would and obviously the only thing if that's will go as you say it will go. That's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
What to complain about? The only complaint what will be left
The
is
delays.
it's delays. Either
That's
either
beyond
done
mine.
by purpose.
It's not done by purpose.
Because
I
I'm
promise you
pretty
that.
heard how that company going, by delay and delay tactics.
If you look, it's not intentional. Crawford's, Sedgwick's, all the other bus adjusters. If you look online, you find out they've all got similar problems. And I'll tell you technically what the problem was. One, COVID, it was difficult to go out on places, and secondly, 2018 was a massive surge event, and 2022. We had 8 times the number of claims with the same number of staff. And I think that's what the problem, and it wasn't just Crawford. I'd admit it, Crawford's were delayed, but all the adjusters were the same.
But to be honest,
As a
if you
policy
go year
holder,
by year, how it's predicted
Yeah.
with the housing markets,
well,
and it's always bad news because
And then
this year it's too dry, this year it's too wet, and this going on and on and on to got in the hair, but actually it's not that bad because they still got money. Insurance are one of the richest companies. They can't complain. Because what they complain of, they just saying that to think as this way and share that their opinion. And it's better not to comment on this because
it's how insurers operate. I don't know. It's not. I can't comment on that.
And the way how we've been treated like during that time and ignoring like our phone calls, like we had to
No,
even
I do.
few
I
days,
sympathise with you
I'm
because-
asking questions and they only
they
say we need a visit, we need a visit, we need a visit. Not answering my questions, I'm sure you've been reading that correspondence and maybe now you understand. And I understand that through your experience you've been reading 100 emails similar like this, yeah. So I know you might nothing. Then. So that's my point. But at some point I understand that. At some point I'll be that stubborn that I get frustrated. I even if I think about all this claim, I'm getting mad. I'm getting angry, and just because my kids, as you see in that room, were living in that conditions for not short time. It's driving me mad because I couldn't do anything apart from just sending
No,
emails. Sending emails.
I agree with that assurance.
You probably got family or kids.
Oh yes, yes.
and I can't do no, I would, for example, decorate it, repair it or something, but I can't, yeah? Because if I decorate it, they will come and say, oh, there's nothing, yeah? Obviously that cracks will reappear or whatever before it's done. So if we go this way, that's perfectly fine.
Okay, yeah.
I just waiting for enough compensation for that.
Yeah, that's
Whatever it is, I know it will be low or won't at all, but I won't say, okay, that's what I am. But thank you for your visit.
Yeah, no
it's been a pleasure.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye for the camera.
I hope you wasn't comfortable with the camera. I won't use it online or whatever. It just will be using, it will be something bad. Yeah.
Okay,
But
thank you.
it won't be.